This podcast is brought to you by eHarmony. Dating in the digital age can be pretty daunting. Meeting people online is the new normal, and there's a lot of people out there with all kinds of different personalities. So how do you know which one is the right match for you? And how do you even know if your online profile is a good representation of who you are? Thankfully, eHarmony is here to help. With eHarmony, you'll match with other members based on your distinct, one-of-a-kind personality profile. So whether you may have some trouble talking about yourself or you can't quite pinpoint what you're looking for, eHarmony does the legwork to thoughtfully match you with the one who has your same sensibilities, the one who compliments you, the one you can feel comfortable with, the one who gets you, so you can save yourself some time and some headache searching through endless profiles. Try eHarmony and get started today for free. eHarmony. Get who gets you.
Tune in to the Booze and the Dudes podcast now on iTunes and Spotify, or I'll fucking kill you.
It's time for the Booze and the Dudes podcast. Featuring Dick Sassy.
Not here.
Also featuring DK Murphy.
Definitely not here.
And your host.
Hey! Woo! Yes! I am here with nobody else but Mama Bux. Mama Bux is here.
Woo! Yes, I am.
And Michelle, she's sitting on the couch, monitoring.
She's playing Mama Hen.
You don't want to be on the show?
Come on.
She said no. Fine. She said fuck off.
Go.
But we are here. Booze and Dudes podcast. And today we're talking about headlines. We're also talking about Halloween. And how Halloween is special to us. As you can see, the Booze and the Dudes studios is decorated. I put little decorations out for Halloween, and people appreciate that shit.
Yes. Looks very nice.
Well, when you're on like a night walk and you see some lights and shit, some pretty lights, with the Halloween, people appreciate that. I remember one time being in Crestline when I first was there. Me, Richard, and Mike was there. And there was a super Christian lady that lived across the street. And she was kind of crazy. She had an autistic son.
Yes, I remember.
You remember that?
Yes.
You got to talk to Mike a little bit. I can't hear you there.
Yes.
Okay,
I
not
remember.
too. Yeah. So so she basically was she was really nice to us for a long time. But so I would decorate for Halloween and Christmas, and then what I did is I put a big dummy, and he was hanging from the front tree. And she's like, hey,
she got offended.
I'm offended by that. Can you take that down? I'm like, no. So she told management. Management's she said, hey, that offends me. Can he take that down? And he's like, no. It's like if he was Christian, he had crosses everywhere. Or if he was Catholic, whatever the case be. But that's his thing. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
She's like, oh. But she was super offended by it. It wasn't the same. I think eventually she moved.
Yeah, she left not too long after that.
Yeah, she left. She's like, peace. I ain't dealing with that shit anymore. But anyways, Halloween's always been special to us. We've had several Halloween parties. We're gonna bring it back this year. I think this is our 9th one. Or 10th one? Damn. We didn't do it last year. I said, you know what? I'm done with Halloween parties. Someone take the torch and run with it. Yeah. So we had a Halloween party at Joe's, and I got so blitzed. There wasn't a whole lot of people there, but it was called the Highly Offensive Halloween Party, and I remember being there, and I remember I was in the Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber costume, and I think I was overdressed, to be honest with you. There wasn't a whole lot of people dressed up, but it was okay. It was okay at best. Wasn't the greatest, but I come to think of what was Halloween like when you were a kid?
I do not remember. The only thing I remember is making you kids take me trick-or-treating when I was like 38, 37. And you're like, we're done, Mom. And I'm like, we ain't done until my bag's full. And all you kids threw all your candy in my bag and you said, we're through.
Well, that's because you were so old knocking on doors and people were getting pissed at you. They're like, aren't you way too old to be trick-or-treating? You're like, I just want some candy. I just want candy. Was okay. Yeah, we all made a commitment. We're like, fine, fuck it. We'll take Mom trick-or-treating. It's funny because like back when the days we didn't have a whole lot of money, and I remember being was it Freddy Krueger, and there was like a plastic mask, and it was like that's how the costume felt. Was like this bag. It was like I was wearing that shit. That shit is like a $10 costume at best. It's like one of those, but you're like, you're feeling that costume, you put it on, and like, wow, it's a little snug. It was literally like a hefty bag, decorated. I think maybe there was pictures. Then one year, and I think you remember this, I was like getting creative. We didn't have a whole lot of money.
We never had
a whole lot of money, and basically I remember being Bob's Big Boy. You remember that?
I remember the title, but I don't remember. What it
So
looked
I
like.
had overalls, and I had like a shirt, and I did like a curve in my hair, and I was Bob's Big Boy. And we went around, and she's like, there was a bunch of frat girls, from a fraternity, and we knocked on their door. She's like, oh, who are you? I raised my right hand, like a wave. I'm all, Bob's Big Boy. They're all day. They invited me in the house.
Ooh,
They
nice.
were taking pictures with me.
Nice.
Yeah, and then they sent me on my way with a shit ton of candy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like the best costume I've ever done as a kid.
Damn.
But that I only remember maybe a handful of costumes: Freddy Krueger, Bob's Big Boy. And that's about it. That's all I can remember.
Yeah.
Do you remember any other costumes for me when I was a kid?
don't.
Do you remember
Who
anything?
was Freddy Cougar?
I just said I was Freddy Krueger.
Oh, shit.
You fucking.
What am I on tonight?
Damn. Who was Freddy? I just gave you a whole story why I was Freddy Krueger. But anyways, I think I might have been a Ninja Turtle one time too, but there wasn't a whole lot of costumes. But as an adult, I did go, obviously, having these Halloween parties. I was trying to think of like what the best costume I've ever put on, and I think one of them was Dog the Bounty Hunter. It was Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I
one
remember
year.
that.
Yeah. What do you think the best costume you ever pulled off?
I don't remember ever putting one on.
You're just a wealth of knowledge.
I'm not used to being on the radio here.
Oh yeah, but I was Dog the Bounty Hunter, and then I was like an emperor one time, like a Caesar, and it was a whole bunch of different costumes. But this year should be it's 90s theme, and I'm just going. Can you stop fucking clipping your nail? I can hear it on the radio. You not used to be on this show? You're the guest. You're the guest of honor.
But I don't have much to say.
Okay. There you go. Anyways.
So you talk.
Yeah, so it was just a wealth. Like I said, just a whole lot of stuff that I've done over the years. But this year is going to be the 90s. I'm going to pull off some 90s gear. Okay, we're going to decorate 90s. I was thinking about making this interior like Saved by the Bell type, but I don't know. Right now it's turning into like a boiler room. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to have a great time. I'm bringing back the Halloween party, ladies and gentlemen. And this is my favorite time of the year just because of the weather, too. Weather's nice and cool.
Oh, I love it. I love the weather.
Yeah, the weather's nice and cool, and anytime it's nice and cool, okay, people are in a lot better mood. Because when it gets too hot, people are in a lot shittier mood. Maybe you had a long day and it's 110 degrees. It just adds to the fucking anger. That's why I think so many people in the Middle East are so angry.
Yeah, you think?
Because like 130 degrees out there.
Yeah.
People are pissed off. It's fucking hot as fuck. The hotter it gets, more people that are angry.
Yes, I know.
No, that's it. We're going to go to commercial break. More Booze and the Dudes when we come back. Whoa, man, I'm so high right now on these shrooms. What about you, stud man?
I'm baked out of my mind.
Make sure to tune in and listen to Crossfade only on Podbean, where we talk about stuff and be high on shrooms. But not any shrooms, man.
What do you mean, dude?
What the fuck do you mean? What do I mean? I'm talking shit, like top shelf shit, bro.
Okay.
Make sure to tune in to Crossfade, the Beer and Bad Movies page on Podbean. He's the best fucking DJ around. His shit literally doesn't stink. He'll DJ any party for the right price. He's DJ Brandon Juice.
I need $200.
For $200, this DJ will DJ any event, and he's the fucking best. The best tunes, the best beats. He's got what you need. DJ Brandon Juice.
Thanks.
Is that you breathing heavy? Who did that?
Hey, we're back.
Yes, we are.
Get it, work it, work it, work it, work it, get it, hit it, hit it. What a commercial. The commercials just get so good in this fucking show. I swear. Oh shit. Okay, mom's dancing to this. Mama Bux dancing to the Booze and the Dudes. Get it, work it, work it. Oh, I thought you said you're fucking tired. Just breakdancing to this music. We'll keep it going. Alright, anyways. Alright, we're back. Yeah, what the fuck? You're flossing?
Yeah.
The kids call that flossing.
Okay, I know how to do it.
So we're this is Halloween themed, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna talk about some haunted houses. I think we've done a few haunted houses together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We've hosted quite a bit of haunted houses.
Well, no, we've done haunted houses at the house.
We're always successful in that.
I need to go too close. Yeah, there you go.
We're always successful in that.
That was always good, huh? All right, haunted houses. We live in Southern California. Let me tell you about the top 10 haunted houses according to
Forbes magazine.
According to Forbes magazine. Forbes magazine came up with the scariest fucking haunted houses, and here they are. Number 10, the Scream Zone at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. I've never been to this one, but supposedly it's fucking pretty good. It made number 10 on the list.
Oh, can I tell you what's really funny? The most ghetto Halloween haunted house is at Pomona Fairgrounds. Remember going?
No.
We all went. There was like 6 of us.
It must have been Mike. I've never been to Pomona.
It was so ghetto.
I've heard of one there. It was bad?
It was ridiculous.
Oh, jeez.
Ridiculous.
Like fucking backyard shit?
Like just stupid and a lot of walking.
Oh, fuck. I hate walking.
It was dumb.
Well, fuck that one, because that's one that didn't make it to the list. But number 9, Six Flags Fright Fest. Have you been to this one before?
I have.
You actually have?
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
No, Universal Studios.
Yeah, Universal Studios. Fucking. Ow! I remember.
Yeah.
Six Flags. Six Flags, I guess, have stepped it up. They're in Valencia, guys. I would go. But there's also some good fucking roller coasters there, too. My mom used to like roller coasters.
What do you mean? I used to. I still go on them. It's just
really?
I haven't been nowhere.
All right. Calm down. Number 8, like you said, Universal Studios Hollywood.
Oh, they always have the best.
They always have the best, but they have like 4 haunted houses for like 8 million people.
Yes. Well, that's the problem.
So you're going to wait 2 hours to wait 30 minutes to go through a maze.
Yeah.
Because they let you in 4 at a time. Wait a little bit, 4 at a time, which it should be. And that's why they're a little bit more scary there. And it's a little more scary there, and it's for safety. But at the same aspect, it's like, do I really want to wait an hour and a half to walk through a 10-minute maze?
No, you know what?
No, I don't.
I say we bypass. Everybody just bypasses all this Halloween junk. If you all want to be scared, go to LA and walk down a ghetto street in the middle of the night in LA. Okay. That right there will scare the crap out of you.
We'll get to that, but they have immersive haunts now, and they do that. They set that shit up.
What is that?
Immersive haunts. So immersive haunts is basically you'll go by yourself, and they'll say, hey, meet us at this place at this time, and this is specifically your time. If you're late, you're not gonna get admitted, and you go to this place, okay? And I'm gonna show it to you. This is called Blackout, okay? And there was a documentary about this, and what they did was they sent you to this place in LA, and it was like looking at an abandoned. They said, stop at the Red X, and there was like a red X on the sidewalk. And I said, okay.
Oh.
So you went there and you stopped at the Red X, and it was like a door that was. It looked like an abandoned. It looked like an abandoned department store, and it was right where the Red X is where you stop right in front of this door. It says, meet me at this address.
Uh-huh.
So you're right there on the Red X, and you're looking at the door. There's this guy that opens the fucking door, all in black, ski mask, and pulls you in.
Oh no!
To
no!
a fucking by yourself. And this is you have to be by yourself, to a whole fucking building that is pitch black. Okay, Now you've signed the waiver prior to. You paid your $100 because it's about $100 per person, and then they take you in this fucking room. Okay, this guy manhandles you, fucking, and they're allowed to touch you, and fucking they're gonna wrestle you.
Oh my gosh.
Get on your fucking knees, right?
Oh no!
Oh shit. Okay, so get on your fucking knees. And then you end up in this bathroom. And there's this naked girl in a bathtub fucking screaming bloody murder, okay? And there's blood in the fucking water, okay? And then there's this guy that's panicking back and forth with a gun, okay? And he says, hey, here's this gun. Shoot this bitch. I'm serious. So
is the girl really naked?
The girl's naked.
Oh,
the girl's naked. The
that's
guy
extreme.
This is extreme haunted houses, guys. This is immersive haunted houses, and the guy will basically say, "Hey, we'll fucking yell at you like, take this gun, fucking kill her," and he's gonna try to get you, and it looks like a real gun, to bust a cap in this girl, and she's like, "No, do it." And he wants you to fucking point this gun point blank and pull the fucking trigger and terrorizes you. Okay? So they eventually do a bunch of other shit in this documentary, and they kind of go over real briefly what happens. But it's more of a mind fuck. This guy was so addicted to it, he wanted to do it again. He says, hey, I want to fucking do it again.
To see the naked girl, probably.
No, but he wanted to do, here's the thing. He contacted him, and he did it again. He did it, and they change the experience every year, every time they come out. So he did it again. They did it a third time. He did the third experience. They said, "Oh, okay. You keep on contacting us." So they did a private one for him, okay? And basically, they were in this motherfucker's apartment. And he got home, and he got basically a bag put over his head, like he was about to fucking die. They fucking handcuffed him to the back, to this chair, okay? And then they stripped him naked. I'm fucking serious. They fucking stripped him naked.
Oh, my God.
And terrorized this motherfucker for 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't know what they did.
Now, now, you as a person that paid, are you allowed to fight back if you really get scared? Or is there...
There's a limit to it. There's in the contract, you say basically you can't fight back. You can't fight back. There's no, if you restrain a little bit, obviously that's going to happen, but you can't fight back.
But I don't think somebody goes into it thinking, oh, my clothes are going to get ripped off.
So
right?
they pull apart this motherfucker's clothes.
Well, I'm sure he didn't know that.
They pull apart this motherfucker's clothes, okay? And, he knew that. He knew that they were going to go after him. And basically, they have him butt-ass naked on the fucking bed and just terrorizing this guy. And they're making him say, I don't want to do this anymore. Or I don't want to be part of Blackout. I don't want Blackout. And that's the name of the haunted house. Or the haunted thing. I don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. And they try to get him to admit that. And he just wouldn't admit it. And they just kept on they waterboarded him at one point. They terrorized this motherfucker. Okay?
See, why would somebody pay for that?
Because he was addicted to it. So I'm gonna play the documentary. I'm gonna play the documentary trailer. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. So here we go. It's in 2016, and I'll play it for you right now. You can see it. It's a little bit of what I was talking about. Oh, okay. So that was actually just a trailer for one of the experiences. That wasn't actually the documentary trailer. The documentary trailer was a little bit different. That was for the haunted house itself, but you could see kind of real briefly what they do. They'll fucking take off your clothes. They strip people naked. Last one that they did.
I really think that's gone too far if they take your clothes off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that falls into a whole new category. That is complete violation right there.
Yeah, that's what I would think too, right? But no, people sign up for this shit.
But not to have their damn clothes ripped off.
But maybe they do. This is the documentary.
These are the
this is the documentary. Here it is. So that was a preview of the actual, because there's a new Blackout right now out in New York. Let me see if this. Okay, so basically it gives you an address.
Okay.
It gives you an address. That's what I was telling you.
Yeah.
And it's going to follow you. Okay, watch. So I gave this specific address.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not going to give us what we need.
So welcome.
Basically,
They
this.
are in our world.
Part of the fear is that we are in control, that you are alone and you are absolutely subjugated to what we are doing to you.
Basically, the gimmick is that in the complete sensory deprivation that they go through, from the lack of light, the intense, overwhelming sound, and then the snippets of visuals that they get from you guys, it's totally overwhelming to them.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna start doing my stretch now. Just get ready to start running away from people that dodge. Like, hold on.
You will find out really, really quickly what works, what doesn't, how far you can go with people, when you need to pull back, and when you can, really push them and go there.
Oh, God. Sign us up. Just sign us up.
So, like I said, this is one clip where this guy is getting handcuffed, and they say put your head down. But I've experienced stuff like this before. I've done 2 of them, and see, meet me here. Don't they'll whisper shit in your ear. Don't keep your voice down. Or one time they put me like in the middle of traffic.
Real traffic?
Yeah. So basically, I've done one called the Alone Experience. I did one called the Alone Experience.
When?
2 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago.
Okay.
It was 3 years ago. And I was with Michelle. But basically, I followed this MP3, this email that gets sent to you, where it was in your headphones. It says, bring headphones and bring your cell phone. And I downloaded it. And basically, it told me to go from the convention center to the parking structure, and it said level 2, and it said turn right, turn, and they would just hear whispering in my ears. Eventually, Michelle just left me. She's like, I'm not fucking doing this, and I went,
Smart girl.
He said, yeah, turn left, turn right, and there's this ghost. It was this haunted voice with scary fucking creepy music. Okay, some creepy ass music, and basically, I ended up in this parking structure, and these two people just put a fucking hood over my head, and they just started rushing me through shit. Oh. And I was like, oh fuck, okay. And then they said, sit down, and I sat down, but they didn't say anything. They just tended to meet it. They pushed down my shoulders. I was like, okay. I went with it. Eventually, they pushed me into. They take the hood off as they're pushing me into a door. And there's just signs to follow the door and shit. Okay, there's also QR codes, and they basically put you on this hunt for find clues to go what's to go to next. And if you run, I've went all the way to the ocean. I mean, I got a good 5 miles walking, and I went to an ocean. I went all the way to the ocean because if you go to Long Beach Convention Center, right across the street is the ocean. I went there looking for different shit. Like in arcades would have the next code. Or this clue would tell you where the next thing was pointing at. That would have a QR code. And eventually you go back to the convention center, and this guy goes, "Hey," a guy out of nowhere, "Can I see your cell phone?" And I said, "Fuck no." And he said, "Can I just see your cell phone?" And he had a Sharpie in his hand. So I was like, well, maybe this guy's part of the act. Okay. He's like, "Can I just see it? You could hold it. No problem." And then he writes a number on my hand. Like a 2-digit number. And then it was a number of a booth. And I went to the booth. And if you go to the booth normally, it's blank. There's nothing listed on top of it. There's no...
How did you know to go to a booth?
It's the booth number. That's all there is, and a black table.
Oh.
And somebody's there. Mm-hmm. Not passing out anything. Not answering any questions. Mm-hmm. It's just booth 86, black table, a lady standing there. Smiling at people. And that's how I found the first clue. Somebody had a lady had an umbrella, was passing out the QR code to get to the first place. But that's the thing. I was like, oh, okay. These people are well trained. Okay. So I go, oh, no problem. And so I go to this booth, and she points to underneath the table. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you gotta go underneath the table. Okay. So I crawl underneath the table, right? As soon as I go underneath the table, well, I'm part of the Mom, it's part of the fucking act.
I know, but still, I'd be freaked out.
No. So I crawl underneath the table, and they put a black hood on me again. Someone just automatically grabs a black hood, puts it on me.
You're not scared, huh?
No, I'm still not scared. And then they lay me down, and all you hear is pounding of an Indian drum.
Oh, no.
And then they start fucking sitting on your legs. Fucking with your legs and your feet, taking off your shoe. It's weird shit, right?
Yeah.
But still stop fucking with me. I was calm. This did not fuck with me. Okay, I was calm. I was actually serene.
I want to know, do you actually have a cap as to how much you will be scared?
I don't know. That's the thing. I've been trying to chase that dragon.
Because I want to know what you will actually stop at, where you say, wow, this is too much for me.
I don't know about that, but I do know where I've been scared. So I wasn't too scared about this experience. They just sat on you, and then they basically, I get up again, I'm still blindfolded, and I'm hearing a bunch of traffic and horns and shit.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm assuming they have me in the middle of this parking garage where I could just hear cars. And then eventually they move me into, I hear a bunch of people talking, and they move me into the general population, take off my mask, but the person that removed the mask, I can't figure out because there's so many people moving behind me, in front of me, and just disappears in the crowd. They just disappear in the crowd. It's fucking insane. So I don't know. It was fun. That was fun. It was more serene to me, more relaxing. The one I got scared about was this one last year, guys. And I've been to some crazy shit, but this one the craziest. I went to a place called the 17th Door. Okay.
This was last year?
This was last year. This is number 3 on the list. Okay, in telling you the scariest haunts.
What city is this in?
This is in I think it's let's see. It's closer to LA, Fullerton.
Okay, yeah, that's where all the good stuff is.
Fullerton. And basically, you go there and you follow a story about a girl named Paula. And she is basically, in the very beginning, she's like an abused child that eventually leads into a teenager that starts fucking shit up. And eventually she has a kid, but the kid is a demon. And you just follow this story about this girl named Paula. But anyway, she's at the point now where she's in prison. She's trying to break out of prison. So the whole theme is a prison. And I go to this thing. And there's a few, I'm sensitive to sound and shit, whatever. That didn't get me too much. I don't want to get shocked. I get pissed when I get shocked, but I'm not scared by it. Whatever. They don't shock you. I mean, they'll shock the shit out of you. It's not too bad. Where I draw the line, okay, is when I did the true unknown, when some shit's gonna hit you and you just don't know it. And they basically walk you into this lineup and you're staring at just bright fucking white lights. You don't see beyond that, but you're in a shooting range. Similar to like that scene in Jackass where they get shot by those rubber fucking bullets that explode. That's the shit's about to go down. That's what you're thinking. Because you're seeing balls on the ground, like foam balls, and they hurt. They're like, feel like paintballs. So you're like, okay. And then it goes, all right, begin in 3, 2, 1.
Gosh.
Some shit. They have a countdown, right? And then you just get fucking bamboozled by some motherfucking paintball Nerf balls. These Nerf balls. And these Nerf balls are coming fast. Like fucking fast. Shoot, pop, 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 pop. They're going to leave a mark. It's going to leave a mark. I've seen people get fucking marks on this. And it leaves a mark on you. I mean, they come at you. Pop, pop, pop. It's not fun. But you're just wearing a fucking mask. So I'm like, with one hand, I know I'm going to get shot. So I'm holding my one hand in front of my face. Just in case one of these balls hit me right in the eyeball.
Yeah.
It's going to fuck me up. And the other hand covering my dick. Yeah. I don't want to get hit by a fucking foam ball right in the fucking head of my penis. And I'm like, fuck you, right? Yeah. Okay. So you're getting hammered, and you're getting hammered for a good minute. Okay?
So probably more than one shooter,
It's a minute. So you don't know who the shooters are. You think this is automatic. The next stop is you're the actual shooter. This is the fun part. You're shooting the group in front of you.
Oh, yes. That would be great.
That's fucking great. So you're shooting the next group, and you go up to the guns, and it says fire, and it's just the whole lineup again, and they start firing these fucking foam balls right out of these paintball guns.
Did it leave bruises on you?
No, I covered the person that was hammering on me did a little light. Me and Mike double team one dude and just started shooting his face, his fucking balls. Like that's all we would do, right?
You can't turn around and like.
You could turn around
and hide.
Kinda, yeah, but your back is against the wall, and you have only a cover where you can barely see out of, like a black, like if it was a firing range, like a firing range. Yeah. When you die by guns, like a firing range, that's how it makes you feel, because you get shot, but you didn't know who was doing the shooting. The group in front of you was shooting you, and then you get to pay back the group behind you, and that's when me and Mike went fucking hog fucking wild on some guy and just destroyed him. I mean, we shot his fucking balls, all types of shit, his face, and every time he would try to block something, that's where we shot. So funny. We'd shoot the opposite. But it was one of the crazier ones I've been to. That one was pretty fun. But yeah, I was pretty scared about that, but I still did it. It was still funny.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I would have said, screw this shit. I'm done.
Well, that's the thing. It's just you go to...
I mean, is there a word that you can say where you can say, I've had enough?
Yeah. Yeah. They give you an out word, and then you can also skip a room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that at all these places?
Yeah. All these places will have a safe word.
Because it's like, there's got to be something. I mean... so far, the only thing that I would skip, I would even go to the firing range. The only thing I would skip, obviously, though, is taking off the clothes.
That's a different experience. This is not the one that I would
see,
do.
and that one that doesn't fly with me.
Oh,
that's violation. You know what I mean?
Oh, but it's telling you like you're gonna be violated. That's the immersive haunt.
But I don't think somebody.
That's not this. This is like they pack people in, but it's not that. Not exactly that. But like I said, there is immersive haunts out there that they're gonna make you take your clothes off, and there's.
Is that what the word immersive means?
Immersive, yeah. Is basically that's the newest haunts, and immersive is that you're in the story. Now, the one I told you about, Blackout's one of the more extreme ones, but there's other ones that are you're part of the group. And there's one in a mansion that they usually do. It's called the Willows. And what they do is you're part of this family that lives in a mansion. It's a 2-hour experience, and the maids are in it. The fucking guests are in it. And then they rented out a real mansion in Hollywood Hills, old mansion, and wired this fucking thing up where shit fucking flies out of fucking nowhere, and you're part of this family, and you're part of this family secret, that you're part of the story, like you're the sister of something.
That's it. That's the one I want to go to.
So that one's pretty popular.
Let's do it.
And then there's also, there's a whole lot of that's what they call immersive haunts.
How much is that one?
The Willows, usually about $100 per person.
And that's also called an immersive hunt?
That's called an immersive haunt. Anytime you're part of it, and it's more of like just kind of like, experience based off of you.
I'm going to that one. I like that.
Yeah. So there's stuff like that. But the more ones that, that when you're naked or you're feeling it, violated, that's different. And then
that's real different.
And then there's also your extreme haunts. And there's this extreme haunt called McKinley Manor.
Well, you're full of information.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but it's called McKinley Manor, and it's basically originally it was a haunted house based in San Diego. That this guy had his own house, like just the one we're in right now, and he built this whole house, like the whole backyard and the garage. He took a couple rooms over and built this torture chamber of a fucking place, but he would only invite X amount of people a day, and he would keep it open year long.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to show you a little preview of this. If you guys don't know it, go to YouTube and do McKinley Manor. This is called Extreme Haunted House. There's nothing that tops this as far as fucking being scared. This is the extreme. That's nothing. So what they do?
Scoot over.
What you're looking at in this one is basically they duct tape people's mouths, they drown people, they spit in their face, blood, whatever it is.
Where did that blood come from?
No, that's not their own blood. There's other shit. They beat you up though. I mean, make it kind of seem that you're beat up, and I don't know what kind of video. This ain't a good video.
Are you singing? He's singing with the deer. Everybody sing, come on. Hey. Sing.
They wrap your heads up. They'll bury you alive. Waterboarding.
Come on, sing it. Sing it. One more time.
But they basically fucking torch you. This ain't shit. This ain't shit. Actually, what I'm playing right now, I don't even know.
I was a little worried about you.
Let me see if I can find a good one. It's way worse than this. Way worse than what this is. But basically,
I need to go to Willow.
This shit is crazy because like it'll show you right now too what the it's now open. Actually, they opened it up again.
What, this one?
The McKinley Manor. This is the scariest one. Looks like they did it again, but it says 21 and over, proof of age. Doctor's letter stating you can physically and mentally clear and participate in the chamber. A background check, okay? You have to receive a Skype call with the guy. Proof of medical insurance. Sign a detailed 10-page waiver. And you must be able to pass a drug test. Okay? And this is basically the McKinley Manor. Oh, okay. So it doesn't cost anything. You just have to go to the GoFundMe, donate a little bit of money, because I guess this guy spends a shit ton of money trying to do this. But I shit you not. This is some
extreme requirements.
But this is an extreme haunted house, and I'm gonna try to let me see if I can pump up with the video. I'm gonna try to come up with their most popular one, because the one I showed you wasn't shit. Like, there's way worse, way worse. And let me see if I can sort by his most popular. Here we go. This guy will spit like Baloo in your fucking face. Yeah, this is here. Maybe see, it's even blocked, just because for age, they have to verify your fucking age. It's so gruesome.
Oh my god!
But basically,
this sounds like Faces of Death.
It's almost like that. This is the most extreme I've ever seen. And I have a buddy that has been to literally hundreds of haunted houses. That's what he does. And he goes to all these haunted houses over the country, and he won't go to this one.
And who's this?
His name's Tyler.
Oh,
I'm trying to get him on the show. But basically, he's been to every haunted house. He's Mr. Haunt.
So you don't really have a limit yourself.
I haven't found anything that scared me that much.
Okay.
But right here, let me show you.
Okay.
This is better.
Brady McDonald, LA Times. As you can see, I'm bloody, soaking wet, and terrified.
Okay. This is basically, he's a reporter.
And this is the bad one, the worst, right?
This is the worst one.
The one your buddy won't go to.
Yeah. This is the one my buddy won't go to. So what my think is, maybe they were shocking him there. That's like a sinking. They're going to sink you. The fucking this right. See, that's the Baloo. They were feeding like a chicken fetus. He's spitting that shit out and throwing up.
Why would people pay for this?
Because people are like me. They sometimes get so bored of other stuff that they can't get. They like that experience.
I think you should go there.
See, that shit.
What is that?
Snake.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of people that want to do this. A lot of people want to do this. They sign up for it. It's free to do, but you have to be picked. So I'm sure he gets a lot of people that inquire, and nobody. I mean, I don't know anybody that my friends would do this. Look at that shit.
Let's go, pony! Yay! So much fun the pony is to ride. You better listen! Walk like a fish! Swim!
Look at that. Yeah. Anyways, you get the gist. Pretty crazy. That's extreme.
That's extreme.
That's if you want to. Nothing else scares you. But the immersive haunts are good.
I want to go to the Willow.
The Willows?
Where would I push that in? How would I push that in? You go to Willow Scary House?
Right now they have Creep. It's called Creep LA. That's their thing. Creep LA. I'll give you the link. But we'll link some stuff.
Okay.
But like I said, guys, not Scary Farm's fine, but you hit a certain age where you go there just with your chick to have a good time. It's scenery. It's not scary. Okay.
And it's the same old.
It's the same old. Then you have a little better quality, like your Universal Studios.
That one's pretty good.
And they're pretty good. Then you have your immersive, your more scarier, intimate haunted houses, like the 17th floor, where they're shooting you with fucking BBs, and that type of shit. Then that's a little bit more. That's a little more above your scale. And then you have what's in the immersive haunts, where they basically you have no control, and they're gonna kidnap you, whatever they're gonna do. Okay. Yeah. And then you have the immersive haunts, more like theater, where you're part of a story. And then you have the extreme haunted houses like McKinley Manor, and I don't know other ones, but I'm sure there's other ones that have tried to duplicate this and that extreme shit. But all fun, all going on in October. Even Disneyland's doing the haunted thing now, and for the kids, because kids love Halloween. People love Halloween. But that is it. Anything you would like to add?
I just like to say is I'm going to the Willows. Are
you going to the Willows?
Yeah. I've got to go. I want to be part of the family in a mansion. I'm going to the Willows.
There you have it. We'll talk about that when she gets done. I'm sure I'll do some stuff. I am going to Black Harbor. It is Queen Mary in Long Beach, California, and I'll talk about that when I get back. But like I said, a whole lot of haunts going on. Check it out. October's an awesome month. Thanks for listening. Booze and the Dudes. Give us 5-star on whatever you're listening to. Thank you.
Yeah. It's Brandon checking in the game. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yo, my dog is dope. I like that. That's all dope. Dopey dope. Yeah. Dope. You're listening to the Booze and the Dudes 5-star rating. Yeah. They've been invited once to the media show. We're not really popular, but we're pretty cool with the Booze and the Dudes. One got shot. That's dead. That's some guy, but he's still alive. I don't know how. From the rise of the dead, Brandon's checking out you again. And the Booze and the Dudes, hey. Dope. And my dog cool? Nope. Is your dog cool? Yeah. Dope. Dope. Yeah, it is Brandon. Typical Brandon, a.k.a. Brandon Serta. I don't like when people call me that, but you're listening to the Booze and the Dudes and you like that. Yeah. You're gonna talk about Halloween, because it's Halloween. Rawr. Yeah, I'm gonna greet ya. Yeah. I got my crazy dog gonna come and answer you. Yeah. Hit it, Dad.
Thanks, Brandon B. Can't you all see I'm the true motherfucking OG? Keep on listening. I'm true from the man. Smile so damn nice it's glistening. Had a few friends, but they dead now. I shot them in the throat, packed the bodies with dope, sent them off to TJ. Think one of them was gay, so what do you say? Should I make things out of clay, move around some hay? I just made. I'm a B to the Ux, call me daddy. Need a bitch and a motherfucking fatty. Checking out now. Tell him, Brandon.
Yo, you guys are checking out right now. Yo, bye. Never gonna see you in my life, yeah. Say goodbye, rat. That made no sense, cause I have no sense and I couldn't have cardboard for some reason.
Yeah.